bass. We're at a deeper, clearer lake today. We're gonna see if we can get a bite going on the deep diver. I'm kind of scared because there's some big pike here, but I think it's a risk we have to take in order to try to catch a big bass. This lake is one of those lakes where you just see big bass all the time swimming around, but they're just like hard to catch. I've like tried kind of everything at this lake, hitting the shoreline hard, but I've never really have gone like deep diver or jerk bait, like any like type of crankbait type thing, 'cause I'm just afraid of the pike, because there's some big pike here, like easy like 43s. But yeah, I just don't want to deal with a big pike and treble hooks. But I think it's the risk we have to take to try to catch a nice bass here. There we go. Got a fish. Yep, that's a nice fatty waddies. The risk paid off. It's not a big bass at all, but it is a fat largemouth. Look at this guy. Look how fat he is. He's been eating bait fish good. There we go. Look, he's even got a bluegill in his mouth. I don't know if you can see that. So we're on the right bite with this deep diving crank. Just gotta catch a little bigger one. Our goal is to catch like a 4 or 5 pounder today. That's always the goal. I was kind of scared that they'd be afraid of a chartreuse deep diver, but the water is a little murkier today than times in the past, so maybe it's just perfect for them. And I've never once caught a fish in this little area, so that's a really good sign. I always see like nice bass and stuff cruising around here, but I've never once caught one in this little area specifically. There we go. Another nice bass today. Oh my gosh. There we go. He hit that hard. Another nice little bass. Two fish so far on the deep diver. Hopefully we can keep it going. The key has been a slow reel and a pause. Like a nice methodical reel. I've been pausing it. Oh, there we go. Big bass. Oh my gosh. "20-inch bass. Oh my gosh. 5. There we go. That thing seemed way bigger than a 4.8. It'd be a stretch to say it's bigger than a 5, but that's a 5-pound bass in my books. That fish right there is the reason why we tied on this deep diving DT. I knew it was going to be a risk in case a big pike comes by, but I knew, just had a feeling that it could have been the secret code to catching some of these fish here. Maybe not all the time, but I just knew I had to give the deep diver a shot here. I kind of had to quiet myself down because there was someone fishing on a pier, like a couple piers down. Didn't want to make that big of a scene. He was totally looking at me. Hopefully we can get another one. That would be insane. We're gonna do a retie just in case there's some damage done from that last fish, but just being safe. And also just like the constant pressure with deep diver on the line. I've caught a fair amount of fish on it so far. Just don't want to lose a fish or this bait. Both at the same time would be a travesty. So I'm just being safe. I thought this was going to be a big bass. This is the pikes we were talking about. This is the pike we are talking about. Damn, he just wanted to go. I really do think that the majority of these big fish are a little deeper because of this kind of dying weeds. It is kind of making the water like more polluted looking, which is maybe why the chartreuse is working pretty well. Because usually this lake is like crystal clear. But like past couple of years there's been like some algae blooms and stuff. Nice little bass. I'll take those all day. Hungry little bass. His teeth are sharp, I'll tell you that. Oh. Damn, this guy came out of nowhere. Little bass, jeez. Another nice bass. Hell yeah. Not as big as the last one. Not as big as the first big one I caught, but still. Another nice bass. Nice 18-incher, probably 3 pounds. On the deep diver. Got some VHS on him, I think. Thank you, sir, for eating. Nice fat 18-incher. I didn't even bother weighing that fish. He got hooked in like a weird area, like right underneath his like jawish type gill areas. So, and he had some VHS on him. So 18-incher fat is usually like 3.5. I'd say he was probably 3.5 or 4 pounds. For sure 3 pounds. This is for sure one of the better fishing days I've had probably the past 1.5 years maybe. For sure the best fishing day I've ever had recorded on the GoPro. All thanks to the DT. If I didn't commit to throwing this thing, I wouldn't have caught upwards to, I don't know, maybe 7 fish and then 2 really nice largemouth. I did catch 1 pike, but he pretty much unhooked himself in the net. But yeah, big ups to this bait. Oh, I got a fish on. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's hard to tell this glass rod, especially if it's like a little thing like this. That's how you know you're using a good bait, when both the little fish and the big fish are going after it. Like that bait can barely fit in this dude's mouth. Oh, that's a fish. That's a pike. I was like, do I have something? I was just talking about how hard it is to feel fish, and I'm like, no, that's something. Second pike of the day. Came off, that's perfect. Oh yeah, there we go. Another nice bass. Beauty. I was gonna measure on him. $18-incher. Nice 3-pounder. Nice size fish. I've caught 3 plus 3-pounders. Gotta put up a nice fight. I was just about to leave, but there was people at the boat launch. Oh my gosh, today is probably my best day bass fishing ever. Just the amount, just the amount of fish that I've caught. I've caught probably like 10 fish. 3 of them were 3 pounds or more. Oh my gosh. Especially this time of year. Like this is like something that would happen in the fall or spring. And it is like mid-September. So this is like late summer. The DT. I'm gonna go to the store after this and get like 2 of these. Maybe same color, one different color. But oh my gosh. Oh, it's a pike. I thought that was gonna be a way bigger fish. My heart is like pounding. Like any of these fish can just be a nice sized bass. Little pike. Oh my gosh, damn, he wanted to go. He wanted to go. I'm gonna take 2 last casts and then we're out of here. Yep, I think that's all she wrote. Today was probably my best day ever largemouth bass fishing. All thanks to this bait right here.